All right then, so it's Thursday, and on Thursdays, art comes alive right here on Wake Up Nigeria. We always look forward to mini exhibitions that we get to have, and we meet amazing artists like this one. Adelani Adedoyin is here with us. Welcome. She's a visual artist, and when it comes to unique art pieces, honestly, I have to say, first of all, a round of applause for you.
Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm saying wow for one reason and one reason only. There's one art piece you brought to show us today that you made entirely by hand.
Yeah.
What do you call this type of media of art?
It's called embroidery.
Embroidery?
Yeah.
The same type of embroidery we have on our clothes?
Yeah, something close to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you embroidered this art piece?
Yes.
Okay, talk to us about the art piece itself, the muse in it.
Okay. As you can see, the work is titled Beautiful Memories.
Okay.
I decided to use a black and white image to represent my present situation, and the butterflies are in colors, which shows the memory I'm trying to reminisce.
Okay.
So the butterflies are seen flying around her, and she is smiling, showing the joy she is deriving from remembering a beautiful memory of the past.
Okay. Now, I have to ask how long it took you to put this piece together.
If I may say, it took me 6 months.
6 months?
Yes, but not on a straight...
Okay, at a stretch?
Yeah, not at a stretch. I have to leave it and paint, because I paint also.
Okay.
I majored in painting, but embroidery came to me during my project in school, when I was asked to do something unique that I've never done before. Nobody taught me how to do it. I tried to use my childhood hobby, which is knitting and crocheting, to experiment on painting, which led to the born of embroidery. So many people have been doing embroidery, which I never knew. Along the line, I started meeting artists too that does that.
So this is the piece we're talking about. In black and white, and you have colorful butterflies all around and a very smiley, happy face there. So you're saying that did you use a machine for this?
No.
Not a machine?
No.
By hand?
By hand.
Every single thread by hand?
Yes.
Goodness me. 6 months, I feel, is even, it's not even long enough. But you need to talk to us about some of the challenges you came across while making this.
Challenges, well, as a mother, I have a lot of challenges.
Okay.
From taking care of the kids and thinking of when or what time to start work. Mostly I do my embroidery at night when my kids are sleeping.
Okay.
And the concept is a challenge, because it came to me to do something of a sweet memory. So me getting a perfect picture that will suit the information I'm about to pass was kind of challenging. After which, coming up with the butterfly thing is another thing, because I realized butterfly makes people happy. Even though they are not so friendly to Africans, but they make us happy anytime we see them. That is another one. And the most painful challenge is the puncturing of my hands. You were puncturing your hands? Yes, a lot.
Because you were actually using needles?
Needles, yes. Wow. Sometimes blood, sometimes the pain may make me stop working for a week or so.
Wow.
Before I'll go back to it.
Okay, so I'm just trying to imagine you sitting there and embroidering one by one into canvas. Yeah. Did the canvas ever get affected? So I know canvas can be quite delicate as well. Yes. Is there a special type of canvas or just the same canvas you use?
The same canvas everybody uses.
And it didn't tear or pop or it didn't at any point?
No.
That's very interesting. So is there a base of paint or glue on the canvas before you start embroidering?
It depends on the type I'm doing. Sometimes I do embroidery as a whole, but sometimes I mix it. This is mixed media anyway. The background is in color, and the image and the butterflies are embroidered. Why I did that was because I want the figure to be well profound, well defined, you understand? So I had to size the background before embroidery on it.
So those are some other pieces. We're seeing some other pieces flashing just now. And you sit, so how do you sit? You sit with the canvas on your lap?
No, on a table, on a stretch table.
On a stretch table?
Yeah.
and you just start embroidering. This is embroidered as well.
Yes.
The light and shade and color, it means you have to get special types of thread. Is this just everyday thread that you see in the market?
No. I started with a thread called cable thread.
Okay.
Yes, but along the line, I realized sometimes the color gets wet and it stains.
Okay.
So I had to research more on the type of thread to use. Though there is a thread called DMC, but it's not here in Nigeria.
Wow.
I had to order and it's very expensive.
So you import the thread?
Yeah. But aside from that, I also have another thread I use called ball thread. They're very tiny. It's more tinier than this one you're looking at.
Okay.
The image of the boy, the little boy, was done with that thread.
Wow.
A tiny thread, while the image of the butterfly is done with the cable thread.
Okay, so in your opinion, I know that there's some art pieces that have lasted hundreds of years with paint, with oil paints, and even pastel. But in your opinion, do you think your thread pieces would probably last longer than an oil painting? Is there some kind of durability that comes from using this media?
I've tried not to think about that.
Okay.
And also, I've thought about it.
Okay.
The thing is, I've seen embroidery that lasted thousands of years by the Europeans.
Okay.
And they're still in good shape till now. So it depends on the people that handles the work.
Okay.
Even some paintings get spoiled before time.
True.
We might produce a painting, and in the next 2 years, we see the painting cracking. So there's nothing lasts for long, let me put it that way.
Okay.
Just depend on the person that acquired the work, how preserving the person to the work.
Okay, we have another piece here with us that is also very beautiful. I love the choice of colors you use here. And now the media you use here is what?
Acrylic.
Acrylic?
On textured canvas.
On textured canvas.
Canvas, yes.
So what's the difference between ordinary canvas and textured canvas?
I'm somebody that likes texture, which is why I do embroidery in the first place. And me texturizing the canvas, I just want to have the feeling, not just a smooth surface.
Okay.
When you're looking at it, you're seeing 3 dimensions of the work. So I try to do something different. I don't know, some people have been doing it before, but maybe not the way I do mine.
Okay.
So I first of all put my glue in a tight nylon, then I press it over the canvas. Allow it to dry, then I paint over it.
So you textured the canvas yourself. It wasn't as if you bought the canvas textured.
No.
Is there a special type of glue?
Just the regular turban we use.
Oh, wow. Okay. The normal white glue,
White glue,
that you
yes.
see in a
Yes,
jar?
yes.
Okay, so, and it gives this really interesting texture here. And it doesn't really affect, I would have assumed that it would affect the paint and crack the paint up. Did you ever have any worries about that?
No, it won't.
Okay.
I never worry about that.
So let's talk about your choice of colors. The other one you showed us was a black and white face, but this lady is in color. So what were you thinking about here?
The title of this work is Black and Bold.
Black and gold.
Bold.
Black and bold. Okay.
Like as an African woman, I see that in our, should I say our society or the world at large, they don't value women rather. They don't value us in the sense that they push us back in every area of life. They want us to remain in the kitchen and take care of the house. Let me say kitchen, don't let me say house. Because I could remember growing up, my dad will always say, the kitchen is your house. Why are you watching TV? Why are you playing with the boys? Because I grew up among 9 boys.
Wow.
I was the first daughter. So he will always send me to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen and help your mom. Go to the kitchen and help your brother.
Wow.
So that alone gave me this challenge that why will women be valued as nothing? Why can't we also do something men can do? So it brought the idea of me, though I never planned being an artist. I never even knew I would be an artist. But I should say art picks me. Because I went to school to study mass comm. So along the line, I switched to art. So when I look at all these things, I try to voice out my opinions through my art. So I titled this Black and Bold and decided to use different colors.
Okay.
When I like colors.
All right.
And the color there is talking about the strength of the woman.
Strength.
The color of her skin.
Okay. That's the base of the art piece there.
Yes.
That's when you were applying the glue to the
glue,
canvas.
yes.
How long did you have to wait for this to dry?
Just a day.
A day?
Yes.
And after that, you gave it a base coat?
Yes.
And
Give
then...
it the base coat, then I paint over it.
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing stuff. Well done, and thank you so much for coming to show us these beautiful pieces.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, I have to say it's amazing what we can all do. Just before we go, how much is the embroidered piece? I'm interested. How much?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
Now on
Okay,
set.
don't worry, don't worry.
We can talk about that later.
After which we'll find out.
Yes.
All right, then you need to give us your comments and contributions on this particular piece. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tell us what you think. We'll be right back